Now I know a lot of you guys know how to basically clean an engine, it's not rocket science, but I just want to share with you some of the extra things I do to make sure that my engine's purring for the next time that I use it. I've been away for a few days and I haven't had great access to pressured water, so I've been cleaning my engine a different way. In fact, according to the Honda manual, it's the preferred method for cleaning these engines. And a lot of people don't know this, but you don't actually have to run the engine, there is another way. So if you purchase one of these little couplings, you can actually connect it to this outlet here and you can run fresh water through your engine without turning the motor on. Now it's actually recommended, like I said, a lot of dealers will tell you that they would prefer to get the engine up to temperature, so they would recommend that you use your ear muffs. But you know, if you're out somewhere and you don't have access to high pressured water, it's a great way to make sure that at least at the end of the day, you're flushing out a lot of that corrosive salt water that's sitting inside your engine. You don't want to leave it there for too long. You want to get your earmuffs nice and tight. A lot of people don't actually put them on straight. You want to get it nice and tight so it covers the entire inlet area, otherwise you're not going to be sucking in enough water. But something that I learned recently, and it also got me in a lot of trouble, is there is a little inlet that sits underneath your leg that on many models, on this BF50 here, you need to cover that inlet. You actually need to cover it with tape so that the leg sucks in the water. And you might want to check with your dealer just to make sure that your engine has the same sort of outlet that needs to be covered. Pressured water is key, and the best way to test that is once you turn that engine on, make sure your engine is throwing out enough water out of your telltale, and it's called that for a reason. It tells whether or not the water is flowing through the engine and it's making its way straight back out. Another thing I like to do is take the cowling off and just have a look inside the engine, make sure there's, you know, just have a look for any salt corrosion or anything like that, and give it a little bit of a spray with, you know, your lanolin, or some people use WD-40. I like to use an inox type spray, and once again, you don't need much of it. It can, if you use too much, become a little bit corrosive on the plastics, depending on what type of inox you do use. So just give it a light spray and let it just dry, and then put the cowling back on and should be good to go. You know, the other important thing, basic things, is to check the engine oil, make sure that it's topped up. It's a 4-stroke engine. It's the same as you would check the engine oil in your car. Pull out the dipstick, check to see if the oil's in the right position, and make sure you use genuine oil. It's really important, and it's also really important for the warranty on these motors, so don't go and use any of the cheap stuff. That's pretty much it. Give it a good wash, give it a good clean. It doesn't take long. It literally takes 10 to 15 minutes, and she will be purring for the next time that you want to use it.